Now we're going to cover advanced blue belt, yellow stripe. So as you get higher up in the belts, you have, it seems like, less material, less strikes, less kicks, that type of stuff, because now your self-defense techniques, your bunkai, your grappling, your kata, they become more complex and a little bit more detailed. So you're spending more time working on those. So you may have noted when you start getting up into the core and later on when you get up to the elite level, that the first belt in that level is kind of heavy on yellow stripe material and green stripe material. That's because you're going to be using them later on in your self-defense techniques and in your grappling techniques. So at this belt, the stances, again, there's no new stances to learn yet. We just expect that you're improving on your stances from previous belts. Your footwork is something called a lateral step. Most of this you know how to do. Lateral step is a little bit different than the side stepping or slide stepping. That's moving straight side to side, okay? Your lateral stepping is when you're in your ready stance and you're moving from side to side, but you're also moving to the angle. So otherwise known as a box step. So Miss Justice steps forward in a ready stance. Now she's going to do a lateral step. So she takes a small step with her front foot, and then she moves to the side horse stance, okay? So from here, I'm going to be moving sideways or sideways that way. So I'm going to take this foot, move outside, and then turn real quickly to the side, okay? So she goes back, okay? So do that again. So she takes a small adjustment step and turns, good. And then go there, and now switch. So she would do it to the other side, the same thing, okay? All right, and that is your lateral stepping, or known as a box step. The reason why it's called the box step is because you can literally move in a box. So in other words, if I wanted to practice it, I would go from here and I turn. Then I would step forward, I would take my adjustment step and I turn. And then I would move into my ready stance, take my adjustment step and turn. So I can move in a complete square, practicing and going in each different direction. That's why the nickname box step, okay? The kick that you learn at this belt is called a cross step round kick, okay? So Miss Justice is in her side horse stance, okay? She's going to cross step in front, not behind. She's going to cross step in front. You cross step behind when you do your side kick, but you don't when you do your turn or round kick. So she's cross stepping in front, and now she's going to fire out that round kick, okay? So let's do that again. So cross step in front, pop it in, okay? The reason why is when you do your step behind side kick, if I were to step in front to try to do a side kick, because I have to lift my knee straight up, my leg is in the way, my supporting leg. But when I do my cross step and I'm doing a round kick, the way I'm stepping, because my knee is coming up at an angle like this, my leg doesn't get in the way. And that's why I can do it that way, all right? So that's your cross step round kick. Now we're going to work on Gock Nick Sing level 3. Gock Nick Sing level 3 is using your Gock Nick Sing, your counters, and then kicks. So the first one we're going to do is number 1. So we do a number 1, and then you're going to use your front leg. You're going to lift it up and do a front leg front kick to your opponent's back leg, okay? So let's go back and forth, ladies. So front, yep. Okay. Good. Good. And this helps you to understand that the body, what we call X pattern, that the body is an X. So this arm goes with this leg goes with this arm. Okay, so we're always working kind of that X. All right, so now we go 1, 2. You grab your partner's shoulder and you do a knee strike to the outside of the thigh. Okay, and it's an angle knee. Good. Back and forth. Okay, now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do a very quick round kick. We call it a chop kick to the inside of your partner's front leg. So it's your front leg to their front leg. Okay. Good. Good. One more. Good. And then now, 1, 2, 3, 4, when you do the move number 4, you're going to trap your partner's hand, you're going to pull them into you, and you're going to do a leg hook takedown, but it's a kick to the back of the thigh. So you're going to see the back of the calf. So you go 1, 2, 3. So she pulls it in, and she kicks, just like if you were doing your knee check. Okay, but the person's leg was kind of in your way. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that is Gock Sing level 3.